Hello?
Yo, sexy.
What's going on?
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
It's been a while.
I know it has been. What's going on?
I've been thinking about you all night.
What is this, a sex tape?
Yeah, it is. I found out that instead of just sending you dick pics, I should actually tell you that I've been having sexual thoughts about you, and that I'd like to share them with you. Can I share them with you? Anyway, we are live.
Alright.
Raggy's not here yet, but
You know,
yeah, Raggy's not here. He's never here.
I'm actually I have my notes pulled up on my phone. I didn't feel like turning my computer on.
Okay. See how it is. See how it is,
No, I'm
bruh.
just laying in bed. I'll roll the dice on
I
my
thought you were
desk.
saying you rolled like a joint and you're ready to go.
Oh, no, no.
Jeez, man. I didn't know you're that ready. Jeez. But yeah, we're
No.
just waiting. I'm just waiting on Raggy. I tried to give him a
You,
call, but he didn't get on. But
yeah.
how you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. But last time I seen you, but
Yeah,
I'm
well,
doing
yeah. It
really
hasn't been
good.
that long since I've actually talked to you, but
Yeah.
I just like to know. You still got that? Still got that burly beard?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm just trimming it. I'm trimming it up, keeping it
I
nice.
don't know, man. You're sort of giving me like like a Riker feel from it, like from Star Trek. You know,
I might have to shave it now.
and I don't know, man. Number one. I'll just call you number one from now on.
It's funny you say that though. I was actually playing Apex yesterday, and I was doing all right. This first time in like since we played. I
Yeah,
haven't played Apex, and I was doing all right. But
yeah. I mean,
so,
if you read the descriptions on
oh no, I seen them. I was laughing hard.
if you read it just says he lies about his Apex gameplay. He does.
Oh yeah, no, I seen it. I was laughing so hard.
Anyway,
I'm definitely ready to jump in though.
yeah, I don't know. I might kill Raggy tonight. Depends.
He's always late.
Yeah, he's always late. It's like we don't matter. He even asked me if we. He said I'll be on in a minute. So we're not important enough for him to be
I'm
on.
gonna have to let you like I have my stats, but when I have to roll like a certain thing, you're gonna have to tell me
Yeah,
again.
that's no problem. That's not a big deal. I can do that.
Let me grab the dice real quick.
Grab that dice. Grab that dice.
Yeah, my bed and my desk are right next to each other. I can
Oh, nice. So you can like jerk off in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, dude.
My
Nice.
chair goes all the way back too from my desk, and I
So
just sit there and watch anime, like
yeah,
all the way back, falling asleep.
yeah, man. I had some Smash Burger today, and
I
like
love Smash
Smash
Burger.
Burger really hurt my tummy, and
It's so good though.
it is. I'm just in like this like really lethargic mood right now.
Is that good
Like,
or bad?
it's good. You know what I mean? I'm not.
It's in between.
Yeah, it's in between.
I think Rocky
Hey
just said.
guys.
Oh, there
Oh
there
yeah.
he is.
Hey, yo, what's up?
How you been?
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you something before we even start. What did you think of the new Star Wars movie?
I liked it.
Get out of here, scrub.
I don't like Star Wars. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right. At least that's. Why don't you like Star Wars?
I like the older ones. How about that?
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. How do you
I
feel
can
about the
respect
older
the
ones?
older ones.
Raggy,
I love the older.
how do you feel about you like do you like the older ones, Raggy?
Yeah, I mean, I like all the Star Wars movies, honestly.
From watching the newer ones, actually have a newfound respect for the prequels.
Yeah.
I mean like
I think that's a lot of people.
like at least the prequels try to do something like new and instead of just dredging up old characters just to murder them off.
Yeah.
Cuz I mean, they even did that C3PO this time like
No,
they
he
like
didn't get murdered.
they melt his memory basically.
Yeah, but he got it back though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're right.
Raggy, did you order Remind? That came out
Oh
today
yeah.
too.
I did download it. I didn't get a chance to play it yet though.
What is Remind?
It's for
Remind me
Kingdom
what
Hearts.
Remind is.
It's for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, okay, so it's so that's the Kingdom Hearts 3 Ultimate Redux Remind 3.0, 2.0.
Nah, it's a DLC for like the in between stuff. To be honest, Raggy, I played through some of it, and I think it should have been in the regular game. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's probably what most people are gonna think.
Then they wouldn't have gotten the money from you for DLC.
Yep. That's all I'm saying.
Then they would have had to delay it.
It's
again.
because every game makes DLCs, like now, and it's like
Even I was surprised when like Nintendo started doing DLC pretty heavy,
Yeah.
and even
that
their app market.
even like what do you call the Mario Karts on the app game is like a gotcha game for.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm surprised by. Like, I'm surprised Nintendo is sinking that low to make that dirty money. You know, I guess you have to, but
I don't think you really. I don't really think you have to do that. I just think it's part of the market scheme now. I think it's so part of like gaming culture that people just want to jump in.
So like,
I mean,
you can go.
Go ahead.
Like,
I'm done.
I'm gonna have my okay boomer moment. And I'm a millennial. But I do agree with like boomers and everything, boomers and some things. But like, this is gonna sound terrible, but I think kind of like the like the later generation, like my generation, sort of ruined gaming.
Why?
Because now this is what we're at. You know, people fed the machine. Like if it didn't work, if this kind of market did not work, then
it wouldn't be a problem.
It wouldn't be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, honestly, I think we sort of fucked up games because now like instead of an expansion set, like an expansion pack, like let's look at like Half-Life, for example. When you bought like Half-Life, like Blue Shift and stuff like that, it was an entirely new game. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a 20-minute snippet. You know what I mean? Like you get with most like most DLC.
Well, I know we were talking the other day how you had to buy Iceborne for Monster Hunter too.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Mm.
I mean, like, well, I mean, I don't mind paying for like DLC that adds like expansive content.
Yeah.
And makes it feel like maybe like an entirely new game almost.
Yeah.
But when I'm paying like $20 for like a few new weapons and stuff like that, that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
I think the last time I bought DLC was Farmville back in like 2007. You know, are you there, Raggy?
I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's eating.
Oh, okay, you guys are eating, right? You're all eating your num nums.
I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm waiting on dinner. I'll be like,
I'm waiting on more. Dinner.
When I'm like, guys, give me a minute, then you'd be like, no, and I'll be like, I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my meatloaf. I'm gonna get my meatloaf. All right. So, do you guys need a refresher on what happened last week?
Oh, I mean 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
I think I was fighting the thing with like the tentacles, and I just kind of found out that it was like a thing that was kind of controlling me or something.
Yeah.
And literally, we kind of left off that.
Yeah. You had everyone starts out with 1 hero point every session, so keep that in mind.
That's right. I usually get hero point.
Yeah, so you do have a hero point, but anyway, you guys have 3 experience points. You lost an experience point because you beat up Alfonso. That's a dick move, and I had to take an experience point away from you. But basically, you had entered what seemed to be like a staircase or a vault within the giant like dust wall, like ridge wall, which would be for us the continental plate. You know, that would lead up out of the Atlantic Ocean. That was behind Alfonso's like pancake shack. You guys did eat some pancakes. Afterwards, you beat up Alfonso, and then Jono begrudgingly, took his girlfriend to a safe haven, and left her with some, Weebo, his contact Leet, who, and essentially on the way back, you did notice that there was more wanted posters for Jono. The people who had posted it was CK, which is an acronym. You guys didn't bother asking around for that, so you don't know who that is. Instead of asking someone that could have told you beat them up and decided that you were going to try to rob people for more money. Because you guys are douchebags. You also talked about the fact that you guys had the same birthmark. on your left shoulder, which was the star, and that you had the same last names. And then when you found the whatever it was, the staircase leading upwards, you had entered in what seemed like to be a vault. Inside, you guys were opening up doors, and you got shot in the back a few times by shit, arrows, it seems. And then Josavius had the pleasure of meeting something that was attacking him. Well, rather not attacking him, but trying to control him in the vault. Another thing is Jono found a map while he was searching the other part of the room, which you guys greatly decided to split up. But Jono did find a map that he brought. Basically, he used his power to make it new again so he could see the layout of the area. If you wish to see the layout of the area, I can screen share it with you. Basically, Josavius is under the control, or something is attempting to control him, and he found out that he can see it from a mirror that he's holding in his hand, and it's directly behind him, and he's got like some kind of weird tentacles reaching into his brain, and he's basically like typing on like a keyboard behind him. He looks sort of like a computer monitor, a person with a computer monitor as a head. The weird thing is, when Josavius tried to use his ability to create like an electric cage around himself, it didn't work. However, he did this before he could see the entity that was attacking him. Jono cannot see whatever is attacking Josavius as of yet. And that is where we shall start. Let me bring up my dice roller because I'm a fucking scrub, and I forgot to bring up my dice roller.
Aren't you going to punish us today too for that?
Oh yeah, you guys will be punished. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, there's punishments coming. There's punishments.
What
All right,
happened?
so
What did we do?
Oh, beating up Alfonso? Yeah, you guys are gonna get punished for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Technically, I beat him up, but
Well, yeah, but
why am I getting dragged in?
well, because you also decided that you were gonna try to rip off Wang Chung, so there's punishments coming. All right.
True.
And you weren't, just because you didn't do it didn't mean that you weren't explicit in it.
I guess so.
Yeah, jerk.
Well, now I'll think better.
Yeah, you should think better. No, actually, I like that kind of thing. So what I need you guys to do is roll. I need you to roll a d20. This is for initiatives. Yeah.
I got a 16.
Oh, poopy.
I got a 7.
Okay, so a 16 and a 7. Let me roll. And then oh, that sucks. That sucks ass.
Yes.
So remember what you guys got. I have to bring up your paperwork again because I sort of exited out of your stuff by accident because I'm an idiot. And then I got up John's, and then I need Rich's. But he's not going to need this for much longer because he's probably going to be rolling a new character tonight. Okay, so what did you get again?
16.
You got a 16.
And he got a 7.
Okay, so Jono has a 16 plus initiative 3, so you have a 19 in initiative. I'm just writing it down so I can get the orders down. You got a 7, Josavius?
Yeah, I got a 7.
Okay, so 7. Joe save. You got a 7 plus a 6, so that's 13. And then I got a really shitty roll, but you guys don't know what it is exactly. Oh well, that's not too bad actually. Forgot I built this one pretty well. And then I need to. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so the order of the day will be Jono first. And then it shall be something you don't know, and then it shall be Josavius after that.
Okay.
All right. So, Jono, essentially, you see, you don't see anything. All you saw was that Jono, almost kind of reluctantly, tried to shoot you. However, right afterwards, of course, he told you to stand back. Now, Josavius, what you need to realize is that anything that you make, unless you specifically say, I'm going to have it affect Jono, it will not affect him. So he can pass through any items that you make.
Oh.
So when you made that cage, you didn't have to worry about him being in the area because it's a selective item. So it won't hurt him and he can pass through it as long as you say that he can pass through it.
What's the point that I can change stuff?
What do you mean?
Like where I can like
the hero points? Okay,
yeah.
So yeah, the hero points basically allow you to let me just bring that up for you. Sorry, I have charts and stuff like that help me out here. That so I don't have to remember everything. Basically, a hero point is something that you can spend at any time, and what it'll do is, you could do multiple things with it. So I'll let you know. You can edit a scene. So basically, you can change certain details or add an advantage to you. You know what I mean? A heroic feat. So you can gain the benefits of one rank of an advantage that you don't already have. So like, you guys pick the feats. Improve roll. So you can re-roll any die and take the better of the two rolls. So like, say your first roll really blew, you can roll another roll and you take the better of it.
I was gonna ask you if I could use one to like, instead of like touching him, to use my power to be able to know what's hurting him.
To be able to know what's hurting him, like to be able to see, like what do you mean?
Like know the whole thing like that's touching him, like what stand it is and everything.
No, you wouldn't be able to to fully grasp what it is. However, I mean, you could possibly if you wanted to use the hero point, maybe I could give you a hint about it.
Even though I can't see it.
Even though you can't see it,
can I use a hero point to see it?
No.
Okay, then I don't know if I want to use a hero point then. I might just pass then. Am I allowed to pass?
Yeah, you can. Okay, so what you can do is you can hold an action. Okay. So holding an action, basically, you tell me what you want to wait for, and then as soon as whatever you're waiting for happens, you can intercede and basically butt in line of what happens. So you could be like, well, I'm going to wait for the thing to attack. Wait to see it, and then as soon as I see it, I'll attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to wait it out.
Okay. So, now, it is my turn, boys and girls. So, what you need to do there, you need to roll, Josavius. You need to roll a will.
All right.
So roll a d20 and add 2 to it.
All right. I rolled an 8, so I had 2.
10. Okay. So now, you feel your shotgun. It is now pointing at Jono. And you're going to fire your gun at Jono. So, if you will, roll me at your shotgun attack. So, 20. Roll d20 for me.
All right. 3.
3. Okay, so you have an 18. You got a really good ranged attack. Now, Jono, you must. What are you gonna do? You have to choose to. You can dodge it. You can choose to dodge this.
Yeah, I'll dodge it.
Okay, so roll a d20.
10.
Plus 13. Oops. You get hurt pretty good. You get shot basically with a shotgun blast.
Sorry.
Now what you need, Josavius, you need to roll. You need to roll a. Oh my gosh! You need to roll a d20.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. And so plus 5, 18, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So now you need to roll a toughness, Jono, d20 plus 3.
It is 12.
Okay, so you rolled 23, so every 5 points over 13. So what, 23 minus 13? That's 2 levels of success. So you are at a -1 to any attack, so to your toughness, towards his attacks, okay?
Yeah.
And you are dazed and staggered. What that means is that you can only take a standard action every turn. So you can only move or, do something else. You can't do more than one thing, okay?
Yeah.
Now, as of right now, you're at a -2 to all your toughness checks, and you're dazed and staggered. However, every turn that goes by, remember, if you summon your stand, you'll start to regenerate, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so...
Can I summon my stand, or no?
Yeah, you can summon... Well, okay. All right, so you can summon your stand, yeah, because you could do that right now. You can actually... Because you delayed your action.
Yeah, but I think I'm still going to save it. I'll just wait.
You sure? Okay. Okay. All right. So basically, you're down. You're pretty much down on the ground. You got hit with a shotgun blast. All right. So you're bleeding a lot. Yeah. So now, it is Josavius's turn. You are essentially controlled, Josavius.
I see.
So that was your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you need to do is you need to roll a d20 and add your will to it.
All right. So I roll a 16, and
so you have a will of 2, so 18, 19. Still no dice. No dice. You've not broken out of it. All right. So, Jono, back to you, sir.
I'm gonna summon my stand to heal.
Okay, so you're using your stand.
Good thing you got that.
You're summoning your stand to heal. All right, so now you are no longer staggered. You are merely just dazed. Let me pull that up. So you are dazed. Let me just.
Am I still bleeding out?
No. You're fine. So you're no longer dazed. So now you can. So now you can do more than a standard action, and you only have a -1 circumstance penalty to further checks against damage. So you only have a -1 to your toughness. All right. Okay. So now your stand is out. Can you roll me a d20?
Yeah. I got 20.
A 20?
I'm not even lying.
So 23. Okay. So now next would be your stand. So it would be I'm going to put child because that's the name of your child of burning time. So you have a 23. That's really good. So now your stand can act.
My stand can act
Now, yeah, because your stand is heroic, so it can move as soon as you bring it out. Now, It can only go 10 feet away from you.
Well, how close am I to Josavius?
You're pretty much right next to him, remember.
How far am I away? Can I look for the stand with my stand, or because they can see each other?
Okay, your stand cannot see it.
Still can't see it.
Still can't see it.
Is there a way that I could change the scene to where I can move it like closer to see it, or?
Well, if you want to use a hero point, I can gladly help you out. Do you want to use a hero point?
I think I'm going to take that because my will is higher.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're going to use a hero point.
Yeah.
You notice that there is a mirror. Actually, you don't know how you didn't notice it before, but there is a mirror in the room along the wall. And in the mirror, you see the stand that is affecting Josavius.
Okay. Is that my turn or?
That is your turn.
Okay.
But your stand needs to do something.
Is there a way I can? Will my stand? How far is the stand from?
He's right next to you.
He's right next to. Can
Literally,
I just attack it?
the stand is like attached to Josavius' head.
Can I just attack? Can I just attack the stand then?
Oh yeah. You can choose to try to attack it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll attack it.
All right. So you're going to roll. You're going to try to punch it, right?
Yep.
All right. So let me look at your stand's fight.
I gotta help out Josavius. He's having a trouble.
You actually got a higher initiative. You actually have a 24 for your initiative.
Should I roll?
Okay. So your fight, if you're unarmed, right, would be a D20. Are you just trying to punch it?
Yeah, get it off of. I don't.
Remember, okay. So if you punch it, okay. So remember how stands work. That's all I'm gonna say. There's always feedback.
Yeah, I might just touch it to like destroy it.
It's the same thing. Okay, so what you do is you would roll a d20, plus 6. What did you roll?
11.
11. Is that plus 6?
Yes.
Okay, so you rolled 11. Okay, so now I need to roll a roly. Oh. What did you roll again?
An 11.
An 11. Damn. Okay, so let me look at my thing. What is his you hit. So yes, you do hit the figure. Let me roll a.
Yeah, I just have to help out Josavius. I don't want him to die.
Okay, so
right.
Let me look at what exactly your stand does at the certain failures, and then I need to look at the fortitude check for my boy, my stand user. So what is his toughness? Ooh. Okay, so what did you roll? You rolled a 16, right?
Yes.
Okay, so oh shit. Well, you don't have to. Yeah, so he has to beat a 20. So now he rolled a. Sorry, I have to just do the math real quick. Oh shit. Okay, so so you got a 16. He rolled a.
I'm gonna go grab my dinner.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm just trying to do this math real quick. So you got a 20. So oh man, 4, 5, 6. So that's I'm trying to think of that's 2 fail. Oh shit. Okay, so Josavius, you no longer hear the chirping of whatever in your head.
The friggin' chickens.
Yeah, and you feel like you actually have control over yourself again.
Whew.
Yes. So that'll end the combat sequence.
All right.
Are you on your iPhone?
I mean, I am multitasking.
I can hear it. I can hear you like. I don't know if like my headset's. I don't care, but I don't know if my headset's that like sensitive where I can hear that shit. But
I did have it kind of close to the microphone.
Yeah, it's all right. Do you have a headset or do you have like a microphone?
I have well I have both. I mean I have both, but I'm using my earbuds with my mic now, my Blue Yeti mic right now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I've been looking to buy a Blue Yeti myself. Is it good?
I mean, I think so. Granted, I mean, before I got it, I use this app on my Samsung, and it's not that much better, but I guess I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I guess it's good to not have to use my phone and like the mic at the same time.
Yeah, right now I'm using just a headset, like an old Turtle Beach headset. So
okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm looking to buy like maybe a new mic that would give me a little bit more bass, but
and it is cool. I can at least just use my my iPhone, I guess my Apple earbuds with it.
Yeah, I mean that is nice. Like it's wireless, I'm guessing, right?
Oh no, it's actually wired. It plugs into the computer, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Are you back?
Big deal.
Are you back, Xinksly?
I didn't hear him come back.
No, he's getting his food. Okay, so so you feel the control coming back to your body. You saw Jono summon his stand, and basically he just touched whatever was behind you. And
Oh, okay.
as soon as that happened, you sort of saw like the stand start to gag, and it looked like it was like vomiting. Sort of what
the
happened to
hell?
you.
Okay.
And then you guys hear off in the distance, like a faint like sort of like a human yelp.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, so what I was explaining to Raggy Josavius was that when you touch the stand and you see it start to gag and like vomit. And you can tell that the power you put on it was just so overwhelming that it just disappears, and you hear a human yelp from within where you are.
Well, that was
It sounds
creepy.
like it's coming from the south of you.
Okay.
So there you go. We're out of combat right now. So whatever was affecting
I'll be
Josavius,
right there.
yeah. So whatever was affecting Josavius, isn't affecting him anymore.
So,
all right. So you guys are still in this vault-like area, and yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Man, everyone's getting their dinner. Man, I keep forgetting that 6 o'clock's like dinner time. Dinner time. All right. So I'll just continue on with you for now.
yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're good. As long as it's good. I had hamburger helper, lasagna hamburger helper. So.
Oh, I love hamburger helper or anything.
It's fucking banging, dude. It's so good. But anyway, so yes, you do hear a yelp. You have a feeling that your ability was actually pretty darn good. It went through pretty nicely.
I know you were doing a lot of stat checking, so that's why I was like, I might kill somebody.
Okay, so the way afflictions work is that if you have affliction 10, it's always a 20. And I rolled really fucking low.
Really? I was low.
Well, no. So you roll to hit, okay? So you hit them. So you touch them. And then as soon as you touch them, the sickening degeneration goes off, which is an affliction.
Oh, so it's like double.
Yeah, so it's always a 10 plus whatever your rank is in it. So
I'm broken.
Yeah, your affliction is a 10. So, well, I mean, you're lucky because you were getting pretty fucked up. I mean, probably next turn he probably would have killed you. Be honest with you. Yeah, you probably would have.
How about Raggy?
Raggy, well, he probably would have shot himself afterwards. That's what if.
Well, you said he was going to work on a new character.
Well, yeah. Well,
that's how I knew.
Joke.
I was like, I got to do something. Nah.
Yeah.
I knew he was about to die.
Yeah.
His will is too low.
Yeah, your guys' wills are shit. They're complete shit. It's complete dog shit. Your fucking wills. But anyway, so yeah, you hear a whelp. It's still pretty dark. So yeah.
Is it my turn again?
No, we're out of initiatives right now because you guys are no longer in combat.
So I could just do whatever.
Yeah. You did hear a yelp like coming from like the south of you. If you wanted to look at the map, I can show you the map again.
I'm back.
Yo, okay, so let me not give you this map because this map's a little too good. This is actually my key map. So I'm not going to show you that.
Yeah, I don't need that. That would be too good.
Yeah. So, well, you guys would have gotten that map if you didn't do something. But anyway, let me share.
You know me.
Yeah, let me share the screen with you. Let me share the screen with you. Okay, well, I will just do this. You'll see that pop up. That is the map.
Make sure your porn's close.
Yeah, my granny porn's down. So that is the map.
Granny
Now,
porn.
you heard a scream. You guys are in this room right here. Can you see my mouse? Oh, no, you can't. Let me change something real quick. Ooh, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want people to see that kind of stuff.
How do you make it? How do I like enlarge it? Giggity.
A giggity. I don't think you can enlarge it, to be honest with you.
No, that's poopy.
I'm blind.
All right, so you guys are in the leftmost room, the one with the 3 doors coming from the west, and the 1 door leading to the to the east, all the way to the left of that screen.
Okay.
You heard a scream come directly from the south.
Can I just head towards the south?
Yeah, you can head towards the south.
Is he damaged though? Is he like hurt?
Actually, yeah, no. You already put your healing on him, and he was not actually attacked by the.
It was just mental.
Yeah. For the most part, it seems like Josevius might realize this, but it felt like something was like probing into your brain. Now you know that for some reason your will was sort of being drained by whatever was attacking you.
Mm.
And
I'm glad it didn't touch me.
You slowly start to feel like that fog that was in your head start to lift. So you do feel a little bit more like clear-headed. You don't feel as foggy.
No more.
I have a question though. If it was to touch me, do I have to use my sickening decay by touching them myself, or can they touch me and then get it?
Oh, it's contagious.
So if that thing would have touched me, it would still have been affected.
No, your stand would have to touch it.
Okay.
Because you yourself are not contagious, but like let's say that. Okay.
Say my stand was out though.
Say your stand was out. You would it wouldn't always be. Like that's a different ability. You'd actually have to make an ability, like an aura, to have that happen.
I might have to.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And then basically anything that you touch with that though is.
In fact, I have to worry about that.
Contagious. So like if you touched like a door and you made it with that ability, it would be contagious. So the next person that touched it would have to make a fortitude check to resist it.
Okay.
Get what I mean, Joe?
Just a question I had.
Yeah. So, all right. So, like I said, you are on the map. You do see, you are seeing the map in direct. The scream came from directly below the room you're in.
So yeah, let's go below.
Okay.
Jinkies, let's check it out.
All right. So, I'm going to turn off this screen share for now because I'm actually kind of nervous that I don't want anybody looking. Okay, so how do you guys go? Do you go through the door to the left?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
All
We're
right.
sticking together though this time.
The door is locked. You go to like turn the mechanism, like the wheel, and it is locked. It won't move.
Can I just like touch it?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
The door disintegrates basically. It takes a few minutes, but
I was gonna say I would have made a key.
Yeah, you could have just made a key for
I'm just a badass, but you know.
Yeah, he could make a key, or you could just disintegrate the fucking door. Now, if you guys were being chased by something, it probably would have been best for you just to make a key. But in this case, if something is chasing you, that door is now gone forever.
Oof.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. All right, you're good with that. All right. So basically,
I'll take that chance, I guess.
You see Jono's stand come out, and after the door's locked, he sort of like shrugs, and then his stand comes out, touches it, and the door basically starts to decay just rapidly. The door is still there, however. And if you do try to when you try to open it, It's very brittle. The door won't open still, but it is super brittle. You probably could just punch through it if you had enough strength.
So I didn't actually decay the whole door.
Oh, yeah, you decayed it. Yeah, it's like it looks like it looks like an old burned out car that's been there for like 40 years.
It's all right then. I'll just push open the door then.
All right, yeah, it'll open. But yeah, you'd probably be able to punch through it. I mean, a stand could probably like put their pinky through it and it'll go down. Though I will say this, Jono, your stand wouldn't have the strength to do that. Josavius' stand, however, would be able to punch through steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't.
All right, so you guys walk. You guys walk into the hallway. It's pretty dark. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it's about 50 feet. To your left, you see another wall. It looks like a corner, like a roundabout corner.
Can we go around it?
Yeah. You walk down there. Can people make insight checks for me? So what you would do is you would roll a d20.
Both of us?
Both of you, yeah. Both of you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a 2.
You got a 2? Okay, you better not fucking lie.
I got a 17.
A 17 plus. So yeah, you're not going to be doing it. All right, so, as you're walking around that corner, you do notice that the wall to your right, about 5, 10, 15, about 15 feet to your right, just seems off. It's like sort of like a shimmer to the wall.
Shimmer meaning what? I don't know what that means. I'm too stupid.
Like a shine?
Yeah, almost like a shine.
Like it shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it sort of like ripples a little bit.
I'm gonna touch it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know.
Close inspection on your map. It looks that spot on the map looks a little odd. Like it's sort of been like fudge.
Maybe it's a stand.
Like poorly photoshopped on the
stand
stand.
user.
Like it's like poorly photoshopped. Map like the map. You know what I mean? It looks like something's been poorly photoshopped or added.
That was definitely you. Let me see.
And you guys have the epiphany, man. If only we didn't beat up Alfonso, maybe this would have been a lot easier.
Too bad I can't use the hero point to go back. Let's see, if only I had that time travel ability right now.
Yeah. You could have it once you start spending your points. You could actually start using time travel on people, meaning you can like revert them back to like being babies.
How many points do I have though?
3 points. I think you need like 5
to do
per rank time rank. So like it's per time rank. So like essentially, if you spend enough points, you can make someone back into a baby when you touch them, or you can make them like just an old man.
Oh, that's OP.
When touching them, yeah.
You just get mad at somebody, turn them into a baby, like get on my face.
Yeah, you could. There's a lot of shit you guys can do with your abilities, so trust me on that one. It's just yours, Jono, is a lot more expensive than Josavius. Josavius' stuff he can do a lot with, and it's a lot cheaper.
All right, that makes sense. Okay, Josavius, what do you want to do then? This Photoshop, because.
How about? All right. Well, my stand isn't summoned right now, is it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna summon my stand.
Okay.
And I'm not. I don't want to get too close to that thing.
Okay.
But I do want to try to shine a light over there, just to kind of get a better look at what we're dealing with.
Okay. So, when the blue light basically arcs off of it, and as the stand gets a little bit closer, you can see the wall kind of like ripple. Almost as if it was like maybe cloth.
Oh.
But it looks like a metal wall.
Huh.
I mean, you can destroy metal. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my stand just take a haymaker to that.
As he does the haymaker, it goes right through the wall. You were expecting to see a spark from like metal on metal, but no, it just goes right through the fucking wall.
Huh.
You just want to walk through it?
I guess so.
This might be bad or good, but why not?
So who's going in first if you guys are
Wait.
walking?
Okay. Wait. Hold on.
Wait,
How
can I roll? No, wait, can I roll?
about before we go in? How about before we go in, I make a shield or a barrier that'll kind of protect us at least.
You want
if
to do that?
anything's waiting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I also wanted to roll. Is it investigate?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation. You have investigation. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll that.
Okay, so let me bring you up. You have an investigation of a +6, so it's D20 +6.
9.
All right, what are you looking for?
Trying to see if there's anything affecting the wall to do that.
Okay, that would be an insight check.
Oh well,
you have a feeling that it's probably an illusion.
Okay.
So
an illusion.
Yeah, it's an illusion.
Okay, I guess you're making the barrier then.
All right.
So you make a barrier. So like, what size is it?
I guess it's like it's a sphere that's like just big enough to kind of fit both of us in.
Oh, like a sphere? Like okay, so that's surrounding you?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll double that. A sphere with green spikes on the end of it.
Okay, all right, okay.
Because it's got to be surrounding our
with spikes on it.
Stands too, you know.
If I was gonna be a dick, I would say as you try to walk through it, the sphere gets stuck on the sides, and you just sort of like bounce off. But no, you guys walk in, and the room is pretty dimly lit, but it seems to be the only room that actually has some kind of semblance of power. On the far west wall, as you walk into your left, basically, you see like a series of computer banks. There is things on them. You have to take a closer look to see what's on them. You don't see anyone in the room, however. So. But it's the sound of the human scream definitely did come from kind of in this direction.
I'm gonna walk towards those computers then.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing to check out.
Okay. On the computers, it looks like they were cameras, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cameras.
Maybe the scream came from one of the monitors on the.
He could control monitors.
He was watching something, and someone in one of the cameras screamed.
Oh. No, I think he was the person. I thought his stand was maybe like he could look through a camera and then put his stand through that camera, maybe, and that's how he attacked. Maybe like it's ranged or whatever, but who knows?
Or that's true, because you affected the stand, which affects the user. You could have been screaming when you fucked them up.
Exactly. Yeah. So you still got to be in this room pretty close. Because we weren't really well. How long does it take to decay the door?
Not very long. Maybe like a minute or so.
Okay, so yeah, he's still in this room or pretty close.
So you have to understand that your ability on items affects them.
Super rapidly.
Yeah, like at the full extent on items. So like essentially you have like a rank 20 on actual like items.
Okay. I would tell okay. Josevius, I would light up the whole room with your stand.
All right.
Okay. So you light up the room?
Zoop.
Okay, so that leaves you with 1 charge left. Actually, no charges left because you used your ability 3 times already. Because you used it to.
There are computers though. That's all.
Yeah, you used it to create the cage in the other room. You used it to summon the scythe on your stand, and then you used it for you used it for the shield, and then you used it for lighting the room, basically. I don't know what you make. Did you make like an item or you illuminate the entire room? So what do you make when you illuminate it?
Actually, I was just going to say the stand itself just
Well,
illuminates electricity.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still throwing a lot of shadows off in the room. Because you have to understand, it's just sparking electricity.
Oh, yeah.
Made a light bulb. Upside down.
I mean, you could just make a light bulb.
Yeah, why the hell not a light bulb?
So you have no charges left. I just want to remind you, you have no charges left.
Can he just use the computer electricity?
I mean, that would take a while. You would need some kind of computer use, or make a roll to use the computer, which you could, even though you don't have skills in it.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
So,
Okay,
are you going to use the light bulb?
Yeah.
Okay. You illuminate the room. It is a, I don't know, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5 by 3 room. So it's not very large. Now I need you guys to roll a, this is actually just a superfluous roll. I need you guys to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
16.
16, and what did you roll? Josevius.
I rolled a 9.
So, Josevius, you look down, and you see a pile of vomit underneath your boot. It's a big old stinky pile of vomit.
Nothing good.
Nothing good. And it sort of like trails, like sort of the person started to vomit and like was trying to hold it in, but it doesn't go very far from the vomit pile.
You gonna go a vet? Go sit? Because I touched the stand, would that mean he's still being affected now? Or...
What do you mean?
Person.
The person? Well, as far as you know, that your stand's ability is incurable. Okay. And from what you've also seen, is that it does affect people even when you're not trying to actively affect them.
Okay.
So yes, by all means, you are assuming that this person is still somewhere being affected by your
ability.
By your ability, and you do know that the effect was pretty big.
Okay, well, I'm going to the end of that puke pile.
The puke pile.
The puke line or whatever it is.
Wow, puke pile. You look. It sort of like leads to a corner. Can you roll an insight check for me? 11, and then you have a insight of 6, so you got a 17. Yeah. Let me check something real quick. Let me look at the effectiveness of his things.
About to roll up on this dude.
Get fucked.
You do notice that there is another shimmer coming from the corner where you were looking that the puke pile leads to.
So you're talking about like another little...
it's on the ground. It's not very big.
It's a shimmer, though.
Mm-hmm. Sort of like the wall was.
Yeah, but if it's that small, I don't know what I want to do with that.
It's not small. You would think.
Oh, it's not.
You think it's like maybe 5 feet long, a little bit more than 5 feet.
We can actually go in it.
No, it's not like a room or anything. It's just something on the floor. That's about a little bit more than 5 feet long. It's oddly shaped too.
I don't know. And I can't pick it up or anything, right?
You want to try to pick it up?
Can I just? I was gonna touch it again.
You're gonna touch it?
Yeah.
It feels soft to the touch. Kind of like spongy. You've definitely felt this before. You've had human contact before.
Is like the person like I don't know. I'm not.
I was gonna say, what if the stand user is Alfonso?
That'd be crazy. He coming back for revenge.
You would definitely assume that it is a person.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm stumped. What do you want to do, Joe Savius? Can I go into that corner? Is there more to that corner?
No, it's that corner is being taken up by what you assume is a human body.
Oh.
I can make something else, but I can't make anything else.
All you have to do is wind your battery.
True.
Out of combat, it'll take a couple seconds.
So you said there's a human over there in that corner?
Yeah, you touched them. They're not moving.
Can I just go over there and check them out?
Yeah, you can't see anything, but what are you checking for? Like, you can't see the individual that you're touching, but you can definitely touch them.
Okay. I want to see why they're attacking us.
Well, it's kind of hard to assume when they seem to be unconscious. See why they're attacking us.
Can I stop some of the effects so he wakes up?
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, because I want answers.
Okay, so you're going to touch this guy and heal him, correct? Or this person and heal them, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so Josavius, so you can get some input. You see Jono reaching for a pile, like going to touch whatever is on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you're good with that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I ready my shotgun just in case, though.
Okay, all right, okay. But to say, I'm like, okay, this is pretty quick. All right, so you touch the figure that is on the floor. You see it kind of after a few minutes. You see the figure sort of start trying to like, almost like startle awake, and the whatever illusion that it was under fades away. It is quite an odd-looking fellow. He's not very big, and he doesn't have much weight to him. He's pretty scrawny, and he basically wakes up in a startle, and goes, "What do you want? What do you want?"
I want to know why you're attacking us and who you...
Wait, did you get cut off, Xinksly?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, can you say that again for me?
I said, I want to know who you are, why you're attacking
me. I didn't attack anyone. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know it was you, because obviously I just healed you from my own attack.
What are you talking about? I was just sitting here and you guys just came barging in.
I'm gonna touch him again. He's tough.
Are you gonna touch him again?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like make him pass out.
Okay, so you're gonna touch him with your sickening?
Yeah, I'm gonna like bait him a little.
Okay, so you're gonna touch him again. All right. Yeah. So roll your fight or your touch, which would be a +6 to your d20.
12.
12, and that is +6 with it?
Yes.
Okay, so you roll a 12. Let me do what I have to do here.
Because we're not going to get answers out of him. We might have to torture him. No, I'm kidding.
Wow. Well, I mean, if that's the dark path you want to go down, man. That's...
Nah, not really. I just want to like scare him a bit.
And then okay. Actually, when you go to touch him, he's very fast. He sort of just almost by reflexes just moves. What are you trying to do? Why are you trying to touch me? You just walked into the room. Now you're trying to touch up on me? Come on, man. And he basically backs away. I didn't attack you.
Who are you anyway?
Me?
Yeah.
My name's York. Who are you guys?
That's what we're trying to figure out. You're the one who attacked us.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let me do something real quick.
You might have to shoot him.
Let me do something real quick.
What do you got? What are you doing here anyway?
1 second. Let me do something real quick. Roll a d20 for me, Jono.
17.
17.
That chicken
So
was
plus
so
your
good.
will. So that would be a 20 altogether. Okay. And then I would need a you start to hear like something behind you. But it sort of like flutters off almost as soon as you hear it. And the person on the floor sort of looks confused at the same time. Like beleaguered. Like, what? That didn't work?
So you just tried to attack us, basically. Well, me. At least with me, but...
He starts to stand up. And it looks like he's trying to move for the door.
Rag, you might have to shoot him, though.
All right.
Or shoot somewhere that... Don't kill him, but...
I shoot his legs.
You shoot his legs? All right. Cool. All right.
We need to all heal him.
Let me see something. Damn, you guys are fucking... I mean, there's nothing bad about it, but... Okay, so... We are going
He's being cheeky.
We are hardcore.
We're hardcore. You guys are hardcore.
I'm just trying to get answers.
All right, so roll your attack for me. Josephus, roll d20 for me.
Got a 14.
Oh man, yeah, and plus your 15 on your shooting. Yeah,
man, we're killing these rolls.
You say that you're shooting at his leg?
Yeah.
All right, you blow his leg right off.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't aim higher.
That would have been like, well,
he goes down and he's screaming in pain, and I'm not gonna do the scream. What the fuck?
All right, I'm gonna walk over and I'm like, now you need to give us answers. I'm gonna be like, I walk over and I'm like, you really need to give us answers.
I was just sent to get two people trying to come up the stairways.
By who?
I don't know. They just told me to come get you.
Are you lying to me?
Roll an insight.
Let me see. I only got a 9.
A 9. Okay, so it seems like he doesn't know.
Okay.
Like he generally seems like he just doesn't know.
Are you gonna attack us anymore, or are you gonna leave us alone?
Of course not. I don't got a leg anymore.
Should I heal him, Josephus?
I mean, I didn't even mean to really blow his leg off, so I guess, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna heal him then.
You're gonna heal him? All right, yeah. You're gonna heal him. All right, so his bleeding stops. Roll a oh my gosh. Roll a d20 for me, Jonah.
A 7.
A 7. All right, you don't. You. All right, so 5 plus 7. You rolled a 7. All right, you start to hear chirping in your head.
No.
And as soon as you hear the chirping, you see something to the right of you, where Josephus used to be standing, and it looks like the same thing you saw in the mirror.
This is what I get for being nice.
Damn it!
All right, so who wants to roll initiatives?
Yeah, why not? Do I just roll?
I mean, I guess can we both do it or?
Yeah, you both roll initiative.
Okay.
I got a straight 20.
I got a
20?
19.
You got a 19? Fuck. So okay, so you got a straight 20. Joe save, you got a 19.
Yeah.
And then plus your initiative, which I think is a 6. So you got a 25. And then I rolled plus my. Okay, so
I'm killing him if I get out of this.
19.
All
All
right.
right, so.
Yeah, he clearly isn't a.
All right, so, Jono, you get to act.
Well, I have that thing in my head, don't I?
You saw something.
Oh, it's not in my head yet?
No, but what you see right next to you is the thing
I'm
that
gonna
you saw
touch.
in the mirror.
I'm going to touch it again and
You're
just
gonna
hurt
touch it again? Okay.
Yep.
Josevius, can you roll me a fortitude check?
Okay. 12.
Nick's up to something, I already
12?
know.
Okay, so you are. Let me look at yours, Jono. All right, so you rolled a 12, so that would be a degree of failure. You are starting to puke up vomit into your mouth, Josevius.
But not again.
And you basically you saw it. Jono touched you.
Oh, I get his stand now.
Jono touched you.
It's like a mirror. Wait, how was I able to touch it the first time? What? I'm confused.
Okay, so Josevius, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're starting to puke. You could still do things. It's just like you're kind of distracted. You have a feeling that if you were attacked right now, you probably wouldn't be very good at defending it.
Hmm.
God damn it!
I guess the only thing I can really do now, I'm gonna charge up my.
You're gonna charge. Well, didn't you already charged it, didn't you? Before the
Oh,
fight?
I did?
Yeah, you did because I said it'd only take a couple seconds.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he charged all three?
No, yeah, it only take a couple seconds.
I wasn't sure if I officially did that.
It's per turn. Per turn, he cannot do anything besides charge in combat. But outside of combat, it's literally just.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because each turn's maybe like 5 seconds.
Okay.
You know, so each turn is maybe like it's literally 5 seconds long. So like what you just did to Josevius took 5 seconds. But you take turns in doing it. Okay, so Josevius, what are you doing besides puking?
Okay. So I forget. We still see the stand user, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the guy still right next to us?
As soon as you touched Josevius, the illusion went away.
How about the guy who was controlling the stand?
Oh yeah, his leg's blown off. He can't really move.
I might have to kill him next turn.
His leg isn't healed.
Well, no, his leg heals.
It's just you blew off his leg for good.
Yeah, you blew off his leg for good, but he's no longer bleeding.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's why I healed it. I wouldn't heal his full leg. I'm not that insane. I'm gonna blow his brains out next.
Touché. All right then. Well, if he's just on the ground, I'm just taking a shot at him.
Okay, so you're gonna take a shot at him.
Yeah,
all right, so roll a d20.
His damn head.
Roll a d20.
20.
20.
Oh damn! Nah.
All right, let me roll.
Unless you roll
I got a
something
critical
crazy.
fail too. I got a critical fail. Yeah. So you blow off his head.
Yep.
You blow off his head. He's dead. He is a steaming pile of
this
dead.
This time I went for the head.
Yeah, this time I went for that. He's a steaming pile of dead.
I tried to be nice. See, I let him. Anyway. do that. Nah.
And now that you think about it, he probably was lying to you when he didn't know who sent him.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
But yes, you no longer hear the voices, and now you have a dead body.
I'm just pushing that dead body in the corner.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm gonna. Can I heal Jasavia?
Yeah, you can heal Gisavius.
Yeah.
I don't
there
think he
you go,
took
that's
any
it.
damage.
He was throwing up though.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh
cool.
yeah. You need to cure him because he's gonna keep throwing up. Because every
Yeah,
turn he would have to make another will check versus
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
a 20, and it would just progress every turn
Oh God.
and get worse and worse and worse.
Yes. I'm just gonna heal him.
Okay, so you no longer are vomiting on yourself. You do have some vomit on your shirt. You're thinking that if you're gonna stick near Jono, you might want to get a bib.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Another side effect is
That's okay.
another side effect of
I
his
shot
sickening
you.
decay is that you feel weaker. However, you
What, like fatigue?
yeah, he does feel weaker because your touch drains their toughness, making them easier to affect with
I have a
damage.
question.
What?
I can turn off. Can I like touch like say my girlfriend? Like say I was trying to hug someone. I can turn my stand
Yeah,
off.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah,
My
yeah. As long as
ability.
your stand's not
Yeah.
summoned, you're good.
I'm
Yeah.
not like cursed.
No.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. There's a dead body laying in the doorway that you sort of just push into the corner, and yeah, there is the rest of the area for you guys to check.
Okay. Is I guess we're gonna go through the door because unless there's more in that room.
I'll
is there
show
more?
you the map.
Yeah,
I'll
let me
show
Well,
you
see.
the
did we
map.
really find out what the deal is with the computers and stuff? I forget.
It was just
No.
was it just
Well, I
security
mean, there might
cameras
be
or was
more
there more?
to it.
Yeah, I might have to get a computer skill roll or something.
There might be more to it. I mean, you could still check, even though.
Yeah, I
Let's
want
see.
to check.
But there's the
computers
map.
Eh,
You guys are essentially, if you look below the room that you were just in, that all the way to the left, you'll see. I don't know if you can see it, but there is like a weird, like mess up in the graphic. It almost looks out of place, like the texture. That's the room you're in. I don't know if you can tell, but if you look at the seams, I wish I can show you my arrow, but if you look at the seams of the iron plating, near the bottom of the map, you'll see that it cuts out at a certain point.
Yeah,
But that's the room
that
you
we're
guys
in.
are in. Yeah.
The top left, right?
No, bottom left.
Bottom left.
Bottom
Oh,
left
okay.
corner. I wish I
Oh,
could
like
show
sum
you
up
my
with
map.
like one of the lines that like makes up the
Yeah, like
square.
yeah, the see the grading, see the texture of the grading.
Yeah, like
You'll see
Where
that it
the-
sort of like splits off at that point, like it
I
stops.
think I noticed something.
Yeah.
Bottom left, right?
Yeah, bottom left. That would be
Yeah,
the
okay,
room
I
that
think
you
I see
guys are in.
something. Okay.
so there's something wrong with that room.
Well, no, it looks like it was probably covered up or edited at one point. And when you healed the paper to make it come back to new, it's almost as if like that room never existed before, and it was added in later on. But your power was so good that it brought back the edit and everything. So yeah.
So, is there more on that computer then?
You guys can look around at the screen. There seems to be like multiple buttons. There is a screen that's looking at this this central room with all the doors that lead to it, and it looks like almost like a staircase leading to the left.
Yeah, I want to look at that.
Yeah, it looks like it's some kind of like it looks like it's a door without a handle. You've never seen anything like it before, though.
Huh.
There's a seam going down the door too in the middle.
Might have to go to that staircase. To that door, I mean.
You want to go to the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Josavius wants to do anything else on the.
No. I mean, I'm good with that.
You down? You down like Donkey Kong? All right. So you guys head out of the room. There is that central room, that main central room, where there's 1, 2, 3, 4 doors leading into it. The one door does open. Pretty easily. It's a large room. It sort of looks like an antechamber. where people would sort of like get ready to go somewhere, I guess you can say. There's like stools, there's lockers all over the room, along the far end of the room near the door, and basically just spread out through the entire room. The door that the camera was focused on um, is literally a metal door, and there's a seam running down to it, and there is a control panel with three with one button. It looks like a triangle pointing up.
Oh, so it's like an elevator.
Well, your character has never seen anything like an elevator before, but you could assume that maybe.
Maybe it's a button.
Yeah, a button.
I'm gonna hit that button.
Nothing happens.
It might be broken, so I'm gonna touch it and try to.
Maybe it needs power or something. So.
Maybe it doesn't need power.
Oh. It's a shame we don't have a source for electricity. Oh wait. I guess.
I said, "Oh wait."
Do you want to try to do that?
Yeah.
All right. So, right below the buttons, basically, there's like a little panel that you guys can pretty much get into. I mean, you can either beat it in, or Jono can touch it and disintegrate it if you really wanted to. There is like circuits and wires all in there. So, and what appears to be like an actuator, like a fuse.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. I'm not gonna touch it.
All right. I'm just gonna put my. I'm gonna have my. Is my stand still summoned?
You can summon your stand. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna just have my stand just kind of really just touch it, not even punch it.
Touch it? Yeah. Not even punch it. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to punch it. Yeah. A button. The button with the arrow starts to glow.
Oh.
Oh.
Try pressing that button again.
And the door opens. It's kind of grindy, like, but it opens, and it is maybe has enough room for both of you in there. It's like a small square.
It's gonna be a tight fit.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
Let's check it out.
All right, so inside there's another button that you can push.
Ooh.
Hey, it's just like the other one.
Yeah, you push it.
Push it real good.
Push it real good. All right, so you push it, and
it's like, I wonder how my girlfriend's doing.
Yeah, and it starts to like. It starts to grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind, and then eventually, from behind you, the other wall opens up, and it leads out into what looks like a stone corridor that leads out to a really, really bright light. Like you can't even tell the size of the area it leads to, but it's a very bright light. It looks like it might be sunshine.
I might head towards that.
Don't head towards the light. Don't head towards the light.
I'm gonna be running.
I think I'd like to go towards this light.
Okay, so you walk out there, and it looks like you are on a very large expanse. It is very outdoors-like. Yeah, you're outdoors. Behind you is basically what looks like a dome-shaped outcropping of rocks. And further beyond that is a giant ledge that leads down a very long while, and if you fell, you'd probably die. You can see Dustwall, the town that you were just at, below. Very faintly, though.
So where we came from?
Well, yeah, Dustwall would be where you came from.
I didn't know we were up that high.
Yeah, you're up high. The ride was pretty good ride.
Where does it lead to, though?
You guys are on what looks like a giant dusty plain.
Huh. Oh, yay, more desert.
Mm-hmm. Off in the distance, you can see like giant structures, like skeletons of skyscrapers.
Oh, this sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get towards that.
Very
Am I really going to leave my girlfriend there, though?
Are you?
That's right. She's still, like, at the guy's house.
Should I? It's not like I can run back. I'm pretty far.
All right, so you're not going to go back?
Will that have consequences?
Will it?
I wonder if she has a stand ability.
She will remember that.
Well, yeah, she will remember that.
I'm gonna have to go grab her quick before. I'm gonna have to wake her up or something.
Soccer will remember
what
that.
If can I maybe like make some to help like kind of get us back and forth a bit quicker?
Well, you can do it real quick. I mean, you can essentially just turn into electricity and go down the side of the wall, and you'd be down.
I was gonna say you're gonna go grab her real quick.
But the problem is, she wouldn't be able to come with you.
Well, what if could I like?
Isn't she still looking for a doctor?
You didn't tell him to look for a doctor. You just told him to watch her.
I'm a hard boyfriend.
I don't remember the doctor part.
Isn't she like sick and not waking up though?
No, yeah, she's sick. She's not waking up. But you are looking for someone to help her. You just got sidetracked by waffles.
Maybe, like, kind of compress her into like.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna because we still don't have a doctor. We might just have to bring a doctor back, don't we?
I mean,
or can we just bring her?
You guys didn't look for a doctor. You just went to Leet and said, "Here, can you watch my girlfriend for me?"
Yeah, but the guy I killed was a doctor.
What is it?
And you blew it.
I wonder if the guy I killed was a doctor.
I mean, you have a striking opinion that he probably wasn't a doctor.
Probably wasn't. I'm just saying, what if? Knowing our luck.
No, yeah. Can you guys make perception checks for me?
Yeah. What if in that city there's a doctor? We're going to plains.
Tell me what you roll.
I got another 16. Holy God!
Another 16. From the distance, if you've ever seen what heat looks like rising off the surface, it makes everything kind of like wavy. You see a what looks like an elder, maybe like a hunched figure, coming towards you. He's in sort of like kind of odd-looking robes you've never seen before. However, Josavius, you seem to faintly recall these robes.
Was it some kind of cult?
He's getting closer and closer and closer. It's taking a while, though. As he gets closer, you can start making out features on his face. It looks like a Chinese robe, kind of like a dark red, with golden lace on the edges. And the figure has very sparse amounts of hair, except for the awesome Fu Manchu he has. As he gets closer, and he steps to about 50 feet, unless you got to stop him in front of you.
Wait a minute, is this what's his face?
What do you mean? What's his face?
Wang Chun.
It could be. Oh, Josavius Joestar. Sorry, Joestar. I see you have brought to me Jono.
I guess, yeah, I did.
You two been very naughty boys. I heard what you did to Alfonso.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. Thinking back now.
He's rolling up his sleeves right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me teach you a lesson in humility. Everyone roll initiatives for me.
This is about to turn into Shenmue.
13.
13? All right.
I got a 1.
A 1? Okay, so you guys are all last. So it's going to be Wang Chung.
Fuck Wang, I'm gonna kill him.
Wang Chung, Jono, wow, and Josavius. All right, so you see Wang Chung, basically, you see him breathe in really deeply, and you sort of see like an aura go around him, and then he punches the air. He's like nowhere near you.
Oh boy.
However, I need you to roll a dodge, Jonah.
Oh, okay. 2. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Now I need you to roll a toughness.
A 20.
A 20. No, you feel your air get knocked right out of your stomach, and the impact basically flips you forward onto your face, and you hit the ground. You are now at a -2 to all your toughness checks, and you are dazed. I mean, you can only take standard actions. All right, Josavius,
Yes.
what do you do? Well, no, it's actually Jono. Sorry, Jono. You can go.
Oh.
Am I hurt? So do I
Oh yeah,
heal?
you're fucked up, man. You got the he didn't even touch you and you felt it. However,
Yeah.
you did see like the air in between you and him just sort of like ripple.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my stand and heal.
Pull out your standing heel. Okay.
I'm
So
fucked right now.
Josavius, it's all you, baby.
Look, Wang Chun, no hard feelings. We just thought that Alfonso. We kind of realized that we might have something in common, and thought it would maybe just be wise to kind of keep
Oh, to keep
Jono
my
around.
money, to try to rob me out of more money than I owed you. And then do you do anything? You guys had that conversation how you were going to try to rip him off.
Yeah,
And of course, somehow he knows that about it.
of course he does. Well, I didn't want to lose money at the same time, you know.
All right, that's going to be your turn, so you don't do anything
Oh shit.
besides try to talk to him. Okay, you're good. Can you roll a toughness for me, or dodge, or parry? You could choose the dodge, parry.
I guess I'll try my luck at a parry.
You know what? He goes to punch you, and it goes way off mark. You don't know if it was intentional or by accident.
Huh.
Oh,
I
I
like
not
that.
go easy on you. I must teach pupils lesson. Next time, you shall not miss.
Oh. Huh.
All right,
Killed him.
So that was it?
Jono, your turn.
Or-
You are on the floor. You are no longer dazed.
How close is Wang from me?
He's about 50 feet away from you.
Here. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So I'm just gonna have
You
to
can
heal
move
more, right?
forward.
He's just gonna keep fucking me up. Once I roll. Yeah, nah.
Are you going to try to do something?
Well, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be. You probably won't be able to get close enough because your stand only has about 10 feet. And you could probably move about 5 squares. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then you'd only be able to get about 35 feet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. I'm not doing anything.
Okay. So, Josavius, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna make a. I don't want to kill Wang Chun, but I don't want him to hurt Jono either.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a kind of a long chain.
Okay.
And lasso his ass up.
What's his face? Wang Chung?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so roll. Roll a ranged attack, which would be a d20 plus your dexterity.
Okay.
He's really showing us he knew.
I got a 15.
A 15?
Yeah.
You go to throw the chain, and it's almost as if he knew you were there, and basically he just steps to the side like it was just the easiest thing he's ever done.
Damn.
All right, so I need you to roll a I mean he's now breathing in real deep and he's punching at you. I need you to decide what you're going to do. Either dodge, parry it. What are you going to try to do?
I think I'm going to parry it.
All right, so roll d20
Okay.
plus your 2. You get a +2.
3.
3. Um.
Oh, we're about to get
Oh
fucked.
fuck. You're knocked out, Josavius.
I'm the
Damn.
dead.
Poor Mercedes gets fucked.
Wang Chung, he sort of just like wipes his hands. And he goes,
Yeah.
I hope you realize the folly of your ways.
I'm gonna, yo, poor Mercedes never. Poor guy.
You sort of feel the waffle in your stomach sort of eject out of your butt. When you get punched in it, Josephus.
How close am I to him now, then?
You're still about 50 feet away. Now he starts to begin to roll down his sleeves. Like, I think he's made his point.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to make a point.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're probably wondering why you are here.
Mercedes is knocked out. I'm the guy he wants, but he knocked me out.
You're just knocked out. No, I'll allow you to hear this. He rolled a 31 off of 11. So yeah. I'll let you. I'll let you stay awake. Almost as if he was pulling his punches.
Yeah.
You're barely conscious.
Let me illuminate you. He says, "You, Jono, Josevius, you are brothers, and you act like brothers, always getting in trouble." He waves his finger. He basically he starts pacing closer to Josavius. He's keeping his distance away from Jono. It's like he kind of knows what Jono can do. You were cursed both at birth with the mark of the Joestar family. Do you recall what happened more than 100 years ago?
I wasn't alive.
I don't know.
An asteroid struck the planet, and in the asteroid was a being known as a Pillar Man. That being is the same one that attacked your girlfriend, Jono. His name is Cars.
Cars.
He has awoken to put an end to the Joestar family and enslave the human race. Now,
But what does Wing have?
I'm going to give you your reward, Josavius.
Says me.
Your reward is power. A power that even I could not fathom. But you must go on a bizarre adventure to gain this power. If you choose not to,
I've never heard that.
if you choose not to, Cars will destroy you and enslave all of humanity. Do you choose? Do you accept your reward, Josavius and Jono?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, sure.
He's still on the floor.
Holding his gut. Like,
I am but one of Hammond Masters. Hammond is the manipulation of light and breathing. It is what Cars and the Pillar Men are ultimately weak to. He uses army of vampires and zombie. They are weak to Hammond, but they are also weak to one other thing. The ghostly ripple. The stand powers that you possess. But right now, if you go against Cars and his minions, you will be beat like small dog.
Okay, that makes sense. I get it.
So how are we gonna learn Hamon?
No.
You can choose to learn Hammond. I can teach you Hammond. However, there is one other thing that can make you so powerful, and it is the arrow, the golden arrow. It was forged from a meteorite, and at a young age, if you recall, we pricked you with that arrow to awaken your stand powers.
When you guys were young and you guys remember a man coming around, you don't really recall you being pricked by an arrow, but you were, and that's when you started noticing that you had stand abilities. Yes.
You must seek out the 3 other masters of Hammond. Wu Tang, MC Jin, and Asia. Years ago, we had possession of the arrow, but we split it into 4 pieces and hid it around the world. If you could find those pieces and reunite them, it will give you the power that you need to destroy cars. But understand, this mission will be dangerous. You'll be going against cars, a literal god. Even I cannot stand against him. You can walk away. You might live for a few more years. But eventually, you will die. Do you accept your reward?
Yes.
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 He points off into the distance towards the giant
It's a
landscape.
mini update.
The giant skeletons of skyscrapers in the distance.
There, the mountains of rust, is where I hid the first piece of the arrow, and I have been waiting for over 100 years for this moment.
Damn.
That is where you must go, to the tallest peak of the tallest skyscraper, and you will find the first piece.
But are you going to teach us Hama too?
If you wish to learn.
If you wish to learn Hammond, you will have to spend power points in order to learn it.
Well, it's going to be the only way that we can go against cars too, right?
If you have any idea of what the golden arrow did in the
I forget
series,
what it did. It's been so long.
it awakened their ultimate forms.
Wait, can stand powers, right?
Yeah.
Or...
And when Giorno touched it, it gave him what was it? What was his new name? When he touched
Requiem.
Yeah, it gave him Requiem.
And he didn't even need Hammond.
Oh. So that's the whole gist. But
I will be willing to teach you one of my techniques. It will not be easy. It may take many, many hours, but I can teach you Hammond.
Might need to get Hammond.
you guys would have 3 points to spend on whatever ability he gave to you.
How many points will we get? Like, I'll be able to get other abilities on top of that.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, his ability, basically what he does is he rolls up his sleeves again, and you see him breathe, and then like about 50 feet off in the distance, you see him. You see like a pole, like a sort of like a metal broken pole, and you see him breathe in, and sort of like the dirt around him kicks up, and he punches, and it basically it looks like it shatters and sparks the pole as he punches.
Huh.
Yeah, that might come in handy.
Though I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if you guys have enough points to spend on it though.
Not yet.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know, because 3 points I don't think, because it's a ranged attack. It has an affliction attached to it that only affects certain things. You guys could learn basically it would be an attack, like a attack ability that would have a light element affixed to it.
Hmm.
That sounds like a Josebius kind of thing.
So what would happen is like you guys were fighting vampires, like the zombies earlier. Even if you touched it with your affliction, it wouldn't hurt them. Because
But with the Hammond,
Hammond would hurt them because they would be weak to light. Like he said, they're weak to the light element.
Yeah, but we can't even learn it right now.
You could. It's just you wouldn't be able to get the ranged on it yet, or like, you know what I mean? It would just be in a basic attack that imbued you with the element of light. So anytime, like, it would be an aura. You would spend the points on an aura, and then anything you touched with your punch, with like a punch, would be
Then yeah, I would learn that, and then we can eventually upgrade that if we need to.
Yeah, you could eventually upgrade it if you wanted to.
I would definitely.
Yeah,
because my ability doesn't work on them anyway.
Yeah, your ability would not work on them. None of Josevius's like electricity effects would.
You think they would? Cause light, but
no, this is different. This is like sunlight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like because when they're using Hammond, they're actually like manipulating light, from the sun.
Yeah, I definitely want to learn it.
Yeah. All right. So you do want to learn that. All right. So I'll get you that ready for next time. You're going to be probably using all of your. How many points do you want to spend to it? Because basically, what it'd be is for every 1 point you spend, you're going to get 15. Okay. 15. And then plus. So if you have like one rank in it, it would be 15 plus 1, but it would be a.
Didn't you say
attack.
What? Like 3, right? Can I use 3?
You can use all 3, and that'll give you basically a +3, unless you want to make it range. Because when you first get it, it will be a close attack.
Yeah, that's fine for now.
Okay, and then it would be a close attack, and then it would have an affliction that would hurt.
I might just keep it just do the close one for now, and then maybe change it, or you get a different ability later
what we'll do is it'll just be a close range attack that you can, if you punch like a zombie or something undead that's weak to light, it will basically bypass any kind of like fortitude, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna use up all of your points. I'll let you know in the next time we play. I'll let you know exactly what it does then. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So your training basically is he ties a rope around you.
Oh, this be fun.
And it's really tight, okay? And he takes out a stick of butter, okay? And he rubs it all over your hands. And he throws you off the cliff of the giant, like that cliff face that you guys went up the elevator on, and you have to climb up to it. You have to climb up the wall with buttery hands.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So
let's go.
And you okay? So yeah, he kicks you off, and basically he's holding the rope so you don't die. But it definitely wasn't gentle. As he kicked you off. And he looks open for conversation, Josevius. And he sort of just giggles as he watches Jono struggle to get up the wall.
Is he up now? Is he still hurt? Like,
oh, he's still hurt, but like he can get to his knees right now if he wants to.
Huh. Wait, so what exactly is so that Jonah's doing this, right?
What is it?
So is Jonah doing this? Or
yeah. You just saw he agreed to it, Jono. He got kicked off the wall, but before he had butter put on his hands. So basically, as he tries to grab the wall, it's sort of like really slippery and oily.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to climb up the wall.
Wang Chun, what is the purpose of this exercise?
Oh, it is to learn to climb up wall with butter on hands.
Oh, okay. what is my reward exactly?
I already told you your reward. It was power. Find the arrows, and you will be able to defeat cars.
He said go get another piece of the arrow while I'm climbing the buttery wall.
Alright, I'll go get the arrow.
Well, no, I mean, obviously,
Nah,
I mean,
you can wait for me.
for Jonah to climb up the wall.
Okay.
Yeah. So I need you to describe climbing up a wall with buttery hands, Jonah.
Oh my god.
It's very hard to grip the wall.
It's very hard to grip. It's
And
like
the rope is like biting into your stomach. Like you can hardly breathe.
so is it like cutting into my
Yeah, it's
like
cutting.
cutting.
Yeah, into your.
It's
circulation.
cutting off my air as I'm
Yeah.
also climbing.
Mhm.
So like you feel like you're getting stabbed by a knife,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like you have lotion on your.
It's like you just got
And
done
you-
like a 24-hour jerk off, and you
Yeah,
just never
like-
washed your hands.
Your arms are hurting. Like
So, probably about like 2 hours later, you're feeling a lot better, Josevius. Jono he's almost to the top of the of the wall, and basically he's eventually a little bit while later he scrambles to the top. Basically, and he falls to the feet of oh my gosh, of Wang Chung.
How does it feel
Who?
to climb up?
wait, I thought he was next to Josevius.
No, you, Jono. You climb up the wall,
Oh, but
and you
okay.
fall at the feet of Wang Chung, because you just climbed over the wall.
Okay.
How does it feel to climb up wall with butter on hand?
I don't know. It was pretty humiliating. But I mean, if it has to be done, it has.
He pulls out a glass of water, and it looks like he hands it to you, right? You're pretty thirsty right now. You just got done climbing up a wall, and what do you do?
I'm gonna reach for it.
All right, you reach for it. Okay, so he lets you grab it. Your hands aren't really all that buttery anymore. So I mean, you got a firm grip on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink that.
No,
No, you do not drink. You must climb up wall with glass
Again?
of water in hand.
So I'm gonna have to go all the way to the bottom of that again.
Yes.
I'm just. How do I? Am I just gonna jump down?
no, he lowers you down.
Alright.
You must not spill a drop.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. And I love how Josephus.
Davey's just watching. He's like, "Thank God I didn't take this."
All right, I guess I'm gonna start climbing again.
You start climbing. You don't have butter on your hands, but it's really hard to
It's
hold
still
the
hard
glass.
to climb with the water.
Now
yeah.
I need you to roll a d20.
A 17.
A 17 plus your dexterity. Your dexterity is, let me see.
I forget.
Your dexterity is actually pretty good. It's +3, so you had a 20. Yeah, you get up that wall, and you didn't spill a single drop. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. As you get up,
Because now you may drink the water.
Thank you.
you drink the water.
I'll drink the. Yeah, dude.
Okay, all right.
Thirsty after 3 hours.
And, well, that was actually, it was more than that. It was about 6
4
hours.
What?
Because you
It
went
took me
back
4
down the
hours.
wall.
Oh yeah. Oh damn.
So you've been sitting down there. You're fully healed, Josevius. So you're no longer like fucked up.
Is it nighttime or daytime?
my
Because
God.
holy god, it's probably freezing.
It's getting pretty late. It's actually it looks like it's. I mean, you guys probably were down there. You guys were down there late at night. You guys were in the vault late at night. The sun's probably coming up by now. Actually, no, it has to be daytime because yeah, you saw the light. I don't even know what I was thinking. Yeah, it's pretty late at night. It's nighttime, so it's a lot cooler than it was earlier in the day. So
Yeah.
But now,
I hope it's.
do you understand how it feels to climb wall with butter on hand and then climb that wall again with glass?
I mean, I get it. I just don't understand.
Oh, using Hammond is a balancing act. You must learn how to focus your breath
Ah.
and the energy within your own body. Humans are like plant. Photosynthesis. We both need sunlight and water to survive. Without either, we cannot use Hammond.
All right. Well, is there still a technique you need to teach me too, though?
Well, yeah, he's gonna. Basically, you go through like this awesome montage scene, where he shows you like a basic horse stance, which is where you stand like legs apart and arms to the side, and like fists, like your fist facing up towards the sky. And after a couple hours of him like showing you certain breathing techniques, you start to get it as you punch. It's very weak. It's not like his where he's hitting things from a distance with his ability, but you can see a shimmer around your fist of like a faint light. 80s music plays in the background. Specifically like Rocky themes, like "Here We Stand," dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Wang Chung's basically the Karate Kid's guy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Now, you have mastered just a portion of the power of Hammond. If you keep training, you will be able to strike things from distance. Right now, it's just a mere shadow of what your ability could be. Now, climb the tallest building and receive the piece of the arrow. You must rebuild the arrow and become strong enough to destroy cars.
Well, thank you, Wang Chung.
And then he disappears.
That's it.
He does disappear. And then
And we're gonna have to learn.
That'll have to be a to be continued. Which got basically you guys have to find Wu-Tang, MC Jin, and Asia. There are 3 other Hammond masters.
And they'll teach us.
They'll teach you more things, and they know where the other pieces of the arrows are.
Okay,
so next time we're gonna have to
rap music.
What? Yeah.
Music. At first, I didn't totally get it, but I get it.
Well, Wu-Tang, MC Jin, they are like they are rap. Asia and Wang Chung, they are
like more
80s, 80s pop. But it took me a while to find 4 bands with Asian names, believe it or not. MC Jin was reaching, but I had to take it. I couldn't think of any other band names with Asian names like that. I was even asking people I was driving around if they knew any bands with Asian names on them.
That's awesome.
The only one and the only other one I found was the Slants, and that's a Japanese band, I think, or Asian band. But I was like, that's not cool. Like, I want something cooler than that. I want something cooler. But I'm surprised you didn't want to learn that, Raggy. I guess you wanted to save your points.
To be honest, I guess I didn't know I kind of declined it, but I mean, I guess I'd rather see points and just improve my stand though.
Yeah, the only problem with Jono is that he has a strength of 1.
Yeah, he kind of needs it more.
Yeah, he's got a strength of 1, so like even if he does punch something, it's not going to be that strong because it's like it's a 15. It's an automatic plus 15. And then plus your strength.
Also, my ability doesn't affect them.
Yeah, your ability doesn't affect anything undead.
So I kind of needed it.
Yeah, you sort of do need it. Like Wallace Josephus, he can make things that can affect undead. Like his scythe is always going to fuck, or a shotgun will always hurt a zombie. None of your abilities can actually touch. None of your abilities, Jono, can actually touch an undead character.
Yeah.
So
I kind of needed it. The butter thing was funny.
You know what? I didn't think about what kind of training that you needed. So I was like, okay, I got to think of something to do.
Something crazy.
Yeah, I was like, butter on hands. You know what it reminded me of? When the Joestars were learning how to use Hammond, and they had to climb that tower.
Yeah.
Remember that tower? And yeah, I was like, you know what? I could do that. Like, I could just make him climb a buttery hand wall, so he's all slippery. So yeah, I mean, that was a lot more epic, but
Oh, your voice had me dying. Did your voice hurt after saying all that?
What is it?
Did your voice hurt?
No,
Speaking
no. I'm used to that. I'm used to. That's my bedroom voice. That's my bedroom voice. When me and Rich's mom, we hang out. That's the voice. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh, Xinksly, because I use that same voice in your mom too.
you just hear me and Rich. I'm gonna hear the voice. Why is he here?
I mean, you can call me a motherfucker all you want, but you just be telling the truth.
It was good. It was good tonight, though, guys.
Definitely cool.
I thought
we blew somebody's brain out.
I thought Raggy was gonna die. To be honest with you.
Yeah, you kept hinting at it. I had to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, my time has come.
You're
No, he says.
You guys' wills suck. They're terrible.
Is there a way I can improve that?
Yeah, you can spend points on it. Yeah.
Wait. How exactly did I wind up not?
Okay, so.
Lucky roll.
All right, so you were versing. You were versing a stand user. The stand user's name was York. Tom York from Radiohead. That's the namesake. And his stand name.
Radiohead.
His stand name was Paranoid Android. And what he was doing is, every time you saw an illusion, okay, you also suffered an alternate, a linked effect. And every time you saw that, it was draining your will. And when he was affecting you, Raggy, you had no will left. It's insidious. It's an insidious attack too, so you don't know what's happening. So you had no will being added to any of your rolls. So every time you saw that mental attack and you basically failed it, what happened was a persistent effect of control kept hitting your character every turn. That's why you kept on hearing the chirping of unborn chickens in your head. If you listen to the song, you'll get it. And basically, he was
Paranoid Android.
Yeah,
that song.
Yeah. Every time you basically heard that, it was it trying to control you. So it was linked. So every time you saw an illusion, it was draining your will, and then the stand to control you had to defeat your willpower. So by the time it wanted to control you, you had no will left. It just you kept on making really good rolls to resist the control. Like you were rolling like 20s and stuff like that for the resist on it. And the way the stand worked was only the person being affected by the stand could see it, unless it was being reflected by something. So there had to be a surface that could reflect it. So a mirror.
Did he also not die that I used a heroic point too?
Yeah, well, yeah. The only reason why you were able to hit it was because it was reflecting off the mirror.
Because you said next turn you were gonna probably.
Yeah, he was probably gonna kill you. It was probably gonna kill Jono and then shoot himself. And then Josevius was going to shoot himself because there's nothing he could have done to fight it because he had no will left.
So you would have both died.
Yeah, you both would have died. Now, basically, unless you were being affected by it, you couldn't see the stand. It's also the reason why you're when you created that cage that went around you, it is incorporeal, meaning it's like a ghost until you see it. So it needs a surface to reflect off of in order for you to hurt it.
Now, why was he using the computers? Could he put his
well, okay. So the way it works is it's perception based. So his stand can he as a stand user can only affect someone if he can see them.
Okay.
So he was using the cameras to watch you guys in each room.
Okay.
To affect you, because he can only affect you with his stand if he can see you, because his stand doesn't move, like it doesn't it doesn't travel, it just goes wherever
he's looking.
Wherever he's looking.
It's kind of a powerful weak stand at the same time.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty powerful. If you guys had higher wills, you probably would have taken that the fuck out. It had really high dodges. Both characters. It had really high deception. It also had a redirect and deflect ability. That's why you touched. That's why you touched Josavius with your ability.
Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And because all he has to do is bluff you, and then York one of his like, it wasn't really a magical ability. It's just he can mesmerize you and create an illusion with just by lying to you. It's just a feat you can do in Mutants and Masterminds. He was trying to, while he was lying to you, like every time he lied to you, you would hear you would see something or hear something from behind you, and that was because he was lying to you.
It was getting closer.
Yeah. So it's like the ability was really weak if you got to the stand user. Now, if you guys didn't beat up Alfonso, he would have given you an actual map that showed you where all the traps were on the door, and the actual room that was missing, that he was hiding in. But yeah, you guys decided to beat him up. So
I mean, Raggy did get pretty beat up bad by Wang.
Well, I mean, there's no way you were gonna beat him. He was like power level 15, which is 10 above you.
No, you said we were gonna pay for that.
Yeah. I mean, he was getting plus 20 to every roll.
Damn.
And he failed. He got a 1 on the first punch he threw at Josavius. That's why he missed. Yeah, that's why he missed. I was like, fuck, he got a 1? What the fuck? Like, what? And that's always a fail. 1's always a fail. Yeah, York was pretty much dead as soon as you touched him, because he had a fortitude of 2 and he rolled a 4. So you had that was a 6. So he had a 6, and then that was 3 levels basically of success that you had on him, and he was incapacitated as soon as you touched that stand.
Damn, he was weak.
Yeah. But like the whole point was just basically trying to figure out how the stand worked.
And we kind of did.
Yeah, sort of, but you had to use your hero points in order to do it. But that's why the hero points are there, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah, they always do something like that in Jojo.
Yeah, so. Like that's the whole point of like the Jojo kind of theme. Like they're always trying to figure it out, and then like something just sort of works out of nowhere. So.
And really did like the design stand. That was really. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, he basically just had a computer for a
Did
head.
you make that up on your?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that was cool. I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I still have to make some more stand users. I try to really think about I didn't know how strong you guys were going to be. You guys were probably a little overpowered for this one because I didn't make him as strong as he could be. But like you guys were definitely a little bit overpowered for him because if you touched him, he was dead. But at the same time, I didn't want you guys to die.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you were going to die.
Yeah, I was like, let me not make it too powerful the stand user for their first. Now I know what I can use against you a little bit better in a fight. So I can.
Poor Josavius was getting it though.
Yeah, I mean no, Josavius is an absolute monkey when it comes to shooting things and hitting things.
all day.
Like yeah, he can hit things all day. Like I mean, he's got a plus 15 to every one of his rolls to hit something. That's fucking stupid. It's fucking ridiculous. It's disgusting. So, and if he rolls a 20, it's fucking over. So,
I'm glad he didn't roll.
Yeah, he didn't roll a 20 on you ever. So,
he blew a hole. He probably blew a hole.
Yeah, I mean,
no, but
He got 2. He did hit you with 2 levels of success though at one point.
I was gonna say I was definitely surprised because I mean I knew there was the whole Joestar thing, but I didn't expect like cars to be involved and like the
Yeah,
whole
that was cool.
Well,
I like that. Yeah.
That was a nice twist.
the way it
Old
goes,
cars.
the way it goes is that remember when Joseph Joestar, when he defeated Cars, he locked
Well, how
him.
many years is it?
Well, it's been 100 years since the meteorite hit. And you guys are around 32, so it's been about 132 years since Cars came. And Joseph sealed him away in what, the 1900s, early 1900s, 1930s, 1940s maybe.
And what year is it?
I can't even tell you the year, but so 1940s, so 100 years, 132 years after 1940.
Okay.
So and basically the way Joseph defeated Cars was he didn't kill him. He basically knocked him into the volcano, which sent him shooting into outer space forever.
Okay.
So that asteroid,
He found his way back.
the asteroid came back.
And he was on it.
Asteroid.
And
Yeah.
he was on it.
Yeah. And so,
Legend.
yeah.
I love cars.
Yeah, Cars is awesome. Cars is awesome. And basically, you have to. Your reward is that he was never going to give you money. His reward was to bring you guys together and tell you that, look, you're going to get fucking murdered by Cars if you don't do something about it.
I didn't really think he was going to kidnap me.
No, yeah, he didn't want to kill you. He just wanted to get you guys together to get the arrows.
Now he disappeared though.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't he help us though? Fight.
Who
I know
knows?
he said he's.
Why
You know
wouldn't
what
he?
I mean?
I mean, maybe it's a test. Maybe you have to prove yourself to the arrow, or to the Hammond Masters.
What if they are pillar master? Pillar men.
You don't know because
Those.
Pillarman can actually transform.
Exactly. That could be Carcer.
Yeah, that could be Cars for all you know. You never know because once he got the Redstone of Anja, he had elemental battle ability where he can control all elements.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I remember.
He could change the form of his body to anything that he wanted. Cars is immortal. He's basically impervious to all kinds of damage.
That's crazy.
You don't even want to see the character sheet for Cars.
Oh,
Nah, I'm
boy.
alright.
Yeah,
I'm alright.
you don't want to see the character sheet for Cars. It's fucking.
What level is he at least?
I can tell you he's higher than level 20, which is the highest that goes in the book.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna need rotation and time travel.
Yeah, you might need time
Quick.
travel. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a battle. Now also too, I mean, if you just look at like what kind of things that the Redstone of Anja gave Cars the ability to do, like it's fucking stupid. Like I was reading up on, I'm like, holy shit. Like
Some of the stuff he could do.
Yeah, he can do everything he can do in the show.
But more.
But more.
Probably.
Yeah, but more now.
We didn't realize how powerful he was back then.
Yeah, Cars is stupid powerful. Like he couldn't be killed. You couldn't kill him, and that's why Joseph had to put him in that volcano.
Throw him in the volcano.
Yeah, like there was
He
no
yeeted him
choice.
into the volcano.
Yeah, and he's immortal, so it doesn't matter like how long he was out in outer space. He can withstand the vacuum of space. So it doesn't fucking matter. Like, he was gonna live.
Just sitting there floating.
Yeah, that's the whole sad part about the second part of
Immortal.
Jojo with Cars, because he just gets shot in outer space.
You never see him again.
But luckily, all the other Pillar Men are dead, because you guys don't have to fight any other Pillar Men, I guess.
I'm surprised he never. Wait, isn't a meteorite supposed to come back though in the actual show?
Well, the arrows are actually made from a meteorite.
Oh, okay.
So theoretically, stands, I believe, are aliens.
That would make sense though. They kind of look like it.
And the arrow, like I said, is made from
Meteor.
a meteorite. So maybe when someone gets my assumption is when someone gets hit with that meteorite, it releases some kind of germ into the body that gives them stand abilities. That's my theory about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's aliens.
That's kind of true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was what episode 3?
3.
Yeah, episode 3 there. So you guys.
That was good. Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
good
that's pretty
time.
cool.
Are you ever going to go back for your girlfriend?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
The very last episode.
Very last episode.
Nah. I might have to go back for. I
Yeah.
will not.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna leave her with that creep any longer.
Yeah. Yeah. He's probably like jerking off on her face or something. Yeah. If you find like white crusty stuff around her, it's...
I'm gonna have to kill him.
Yeah. Right. All right. Let me stop this stream. I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed. And make sure you have a good night. You guys want to say goodbye?
Yeah. See you guys later.
See you, everybody.
See you, everybody.